Hi friends, and hopefully some Star Wars enthusiasts out there. Today I will be reviewing this beautiful book here. It's called Dooku Jedi Lost by Kevin Scott. I acquired this masterpiece at Target. It says 30% off, but I don't know, it was like probably like 17 bucks or something. Where to begin? Okay, I'll start off with the cover. It is beautiful. I'm always gonna love the red and blue contrast, light side, dark side. I find it very interesting how they pictured him here because, of course, she's depicted more as a villain, and here I feel like with his blue lightsaber, he just, you see him pre-Sith. So it is a script. It is not a full book. If I can show you, like, that's part one, like the very first page. It is a script where the name of every person is there and you read the dialogue, and like their conversations and stuff. At the very beginning, you get a list of all the characters and like a super brief description of that character. So yeah, it's a script. There is like what's it called? It's an audio production. So I wouldn't say it's an ebook. You listen to it and they read what is here. So I'm very curious about that, and I just grabbed the book, but what I may do is at some point also get that audio. You can get it on Amazon or wherever and like read along and listen to it, because I'm sure it's going to be more of an experience where they immerse you into the world. Just because they're gonna get the accents right, they're gonna get like the characters, like they're gonna sound like, like the people talking, and I can only do so much off the top of my head, like so especially because I don't know a lot of these characters. Like in this book, there's characters that you hear mentioned for the first time, at least like for me. So just know that's what you're getting into. It is a script, and it's a pretty quick read. Well, depending on what pace you want to go at or what your preference is. I'm going to go ahead and read this little part of, like, just of the book so that you get an introduction if this is something that you are interested in. Okay, so it says, delve into the history of the sinister Count Dooku in the original script to the thrilling audio production. Darth Tyrannus, Count of Sereno, leader of the Separatists, a red saber unsheathed in the dark. But who was he before he became the right hand of the Sith? As Dooku courts a new apprentice, the hidden truth of the Sith Lord's past begins to come to light. Dooku's life began as one of privilege. Born within the stony walls of his family estate, orbited by the funeral moon where the bones of his ancestors lie interred. But soon, his Jedi abilities are recognized, and he is taken from his home to be trained in the ways of the Force by the legendary Master Yoda. As he hones his powers, Dooku rises through the ranks, befriending fellow Jedi Sifu Dyas and taking a Padawan of his own, the promising Qui-Gon Jinn, and tries to forget the life that he once led. But he finds himself drawn by a strange fascination with the Jedi Master Lene Kastana and the mission she undertakes for the Jedi Order, finding and studying ancient relics of the Sith in preparation for the eventual return of the deadliest enemies the Jedis have ever faced. Caught between the world of the Jedi, the ancient responsibilities of his lost home, and the alluring power of the relics, Dooku struggles to stay in the light, even as the darkness begins to fall. The story is narrated by Asajj Ventress, which is kind of like, I wouldn't label her as an apprentice, but kind of. It's just with the Sith, it's really weird because you only have two. You can't, usually it's not like, oh, you have like 10 people you're mentoring. And so I guess at this time, he he's like entering into that point in his life, but he's not quite there. And but he does have like a few hidden agendas and things that he probably knows a Jedi would not approve of, and this is where she kind of comes into the picture, and you know, is kind of influenced by him. But she learns a lot about him and ends up explaining like his childhood, his experience with his first Padawan, who at the point in this book is now a Jedi Knight, and now he has Qui-Gon as his apprentice. One of those books where, I guess one of those stories where I have a love-hate relationship with them, because you learn more about the bad guy or the villain, and it makes you feel for them, and you learn more about them, so you understand like why they deviated from the path that they were on. You man, you relate to them more, and it's like, oh, like I don't want to relate to that character, but you do. You know, they're imperfect, we're imperfect. It was really a history lesson on Count Dooku. And so I highly recommend this book. Like, yeah, it's pre episode 1 Phantom Menace, but it, you know, it's in the prequel era. So if that's something you're interested in, if those are characters you want to learn more about, definitely recommend that you pick this up. I don't know that I have a rating system yet, but man, it's pretty up there. So if I were to give it like 5 stars, right, I guess I would do like 4 just because it's pretty up there, but I don't want it to, you know. I know there's other books that I've read that are more of my favorite in comparison to this book, so I'm not gonna give it a full 5 stars, but it's a great story. It's a great, you know, time that we don't get to see in the movies, but once you read this, you get more out of the movies. Pick it up. I hope you enjoy it. If you do read it, let me know what you thought about it. If you listen to like the audio story, if there's, I don't know, any other books that y'all recommend for me to read, let me know. I'll try to do a book review a week, but no promises. But yeah, thanks for watching. Oh, also, I wanted to show off my really awesome shirt. I've had it for a while, but my nieces gave it to me, and it's like my favorite shirt ever. So thank you to Kayleanne and Karian for the awesome shirt. That's it, guys. Thanks for watching, and have a blessed day. Bye.